Ciao tutti, and welcome to Nonna Gina's Food Adventures. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and you got to see your family over the festive season. I know it's been really hard on some people because of all the lockdowns and the pandemics, but I really hope you got to enjoy and have a lovely Christmas. Now, over Christmas, if you are firstly an Italian, if you are married into an Italian family, or if you are a friend of an Italian family, you are going to get mountains and mountains of these panettone. That's exactly right. This is a traditional Italian cake that we have at Christmas time. And as you can see, I've got a couple more still in the cupboard and I've got 2 here. So what I'm going to do is turn it into a panettone bread and butter pudding. Absolutely delicious. It's so simple to do and you only need just a handful of ingredients. We need 1 panettone, 1 litre of whole milk, 200 mils of cream. We need butter, between 150 and 200 grams of butter, half a cup of sugar, half a cup of flaked almonds, a teaspoon of cinnamon. We have some brown sugar to sprinkle on the top, 4 eggs and some vanilla. So what we need to do first is prep our baking dish. Now we need to grease that really, really well. Don't be alarmed by how much butter goes into it. And there we have it. Greased, and that's what you want. So now we start with the panettone. Now the way I do it, I cut it into about 1-inch discs. Oh, this smells so good. I'm going to cut it into 6, just like that. And we get buttering. Here we go, and the last one. So now we're making the custard side of it, the liquid component that will go into our baking dish. So here I have my whole milk, and to that I'm going to add my cream, my sugar, and my 4 eggs. A good splash of vanilla. Now this is pure vanilla extract. Make sure you use that. The 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. All we're doing now is whisking it all together. So now we're ready to soak our panettone in our custard mixture, which we've made. Now make sure it's all tucked in nice, make sure it's all, you're basically just putting it to bed. And what you want to do is slowly, now pour your custard mixture into your baking dish. Now this is an 8 by 10 baking dish, and what you do is you pour it over really slowly because you want all that panettone to soak up all the custard while it's liquid. And as you can see, it's already starting to soak it up at the moment. I've kept a little bit behind because once this soaks up, then I can add the rest. I'm just poking it in so that it can soak up some of that liquid. Now this will take about 10 to 15 minutes. Now while that is all absorbing, as you can see, I've had my oven preheating to 180 degrees fan forced, because what you want is that heat, direct heat, especially on the top, to make it go nice and crusty and crunchy. And once we add the sugar and the flaked almonds on the top, oh, beautiful. All right, so now I'm just gonna pour the remainder of our liquid. It's just gonna mix everything through, get that cinnamon. Now to finish it off, before it goes in the oven, I'm going to put some of the raw sugar over the top, and that there will make the top go nice and crunchy. So that was about 2 tablespoons. And we finish it off with the flaked almonds. There we go. And now it's ready for the oven. Now I've put the timer on for about 40 minutes. I will check it after about 30-35 minutes just to see how it's going, and it'll puff up and I don't want it to over brown. And here we have it. Have a look at it. It is puffed up, it's nice. The almonds have just gone that beautiful toasty colour, and just look at that. It springs back really nicely. Look at that, and if you can hear that, it's just that crunchiness on the top, and that comes from the little bit of sugar that we put on the top, and it smells divine. Now, the moment of truth. Let's plate up. Oh, you should let it sit for a little bit, but I'm very impatient. So I'm going to go in from here. Oh, have a look at that. Just beautiful. It's all soaked in and soft. Now we're just going to dust it with icing sugar, just to give it that little bit of So there you have it, from that to that. Great dessert when you have people over. It can be for a barbecue. You can just make it, put it in the oven, and voila. You have a magnificent dessert to serve your guests. And if you like this video, please give me a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe, because if you subscribe, you get to get all notifications of all the new things that are coming up. And also, if you have any comments, anything at all, leave them down below. So I hope you had a great Christmas, and I will see you in the new year. Ciao tutti.